I think this is hotting up. Ladies and gentlemen, the talented young singer-songwriter, Gavin James.
How are you doing? Oh, you got it. Don't worry. Right, let's go. Cause everything was in its place, so I took
And now for something completely different. Guys, it's time for a bit of fun. Big it up for Jedward.
Do you guys know the song She's So Beautiful? Ladies and gentlemen, give it for Aslan! The best band ever!
Let's hear it for Jedward.
She's so beautiful, I know I got to have her. Woo! I am not the man you think I ought to be. I am just exactly who I want to be. Sometimes I can make it sit so comfortably. It's so hard to keep it going, don't you see? Here we go! She's so beautiful, I know I got to have her. She's so beautiful, I know you know what's really good for me. When I scream, it gives me back my sanity. Everything that's real is not reality. All the dreams, it gives me back my breath. Here we go! She's so beautiful, I know I got to have her. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Aslan! Yeah, yeah.
Give it up for Jedward. My goodness, huh?
So we got an interesting little, lots of fans sent in some of their favorite Aslan moments. Unfortunately, we're only going to be able to read out a few of them. This is one. The memory that comes to mind is the time I threw the bottle at Billy and he ducked and it smacked Christy on the head. Whoops. That is signed Mr. Anonymous. Mr. Anonymous, I don't know if you're in the audience tonight, but I wouldn't say you're the first geezer to throw a bottle at Billy McGuinness. All right, guys. Somebody's shouting something here. I'll get to you in a minute. Here's a man associated with a couple of great Irish bands. I want to really hear it for Mr. Steve Wall.
How's it going? Oh, all these people hanging round, waiting for the world to change. All this pressure coming down. You know, life is not a pretty thing. Help me out! Pressure coming down. Life is not a pretty thing. Standing in the pouring rain, lonely as I'm soaking wet, wishing it was yesterday. Life is not a pretty thing. Trying hard to make it work, losing all my faith in God, shaking and shaking. Life is something to be shared. Life is not a pretty thing. I can't see the sense in this. Where's all the feeling gone? The feeling's gone. Wishing it was yesterday. Where's all the feeling? Where's all the feeling gone? I'm brewing up a storm. Why? Please tell me why. All this sorrow and suffering still going on. Chance to live. Sometimes I just wonder, how can I still forget? How can I still? I woke up this morning with a pain in my head. Tried to work it out, but I went back to bed. This ain't the way that it's supposed to be. No, this is not the day. No, this is not me. Half your life is wasted, the rest is just a mess. Writing the papers, making a mess, searching for reasons why everything's a mess. Why we sit and take it is anybody's guessing. Oh, life is just a pretty thing. Life is not a pretty thing. Life is not a pretty, not pretty, not pretty, not pretty. Oh, life is not a Thank you, Aslan. Thank you, Christy. And thank you, Aslan fans.
Any good-looking people in the audience tonight? Is it there? Are you there? Okay, we got a little treat for you. From the Coronas, big it up for Danny O'Reilly.
There he is.
Always on the other side. I hope you're feeling satisfied. Think you threw it all away. It must have been a big mistake. Everything I've ever said and done, everything if I could turn back tonight, no, I won't waste time. Alright, and if you should find out what's right, you know it's gonna hurt. Sometimes, you know it's gonna hurt you. I was on the other side. I know there's nothing to deny. Always satisfied. I'll meet you by the waterside. Oh, you've got such a pretty face. I'd like to thank you. But it's far too much to take. Everything I've ever said
you, Aslan. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Olympia.
This is going to be pretty special. Straight from the Aviva Stadium. Big it up for the original Rude Boys.
Olympia, how you doing tonight? I just want to say a few quick words real quick. When we started in this music industry 2 years ago, Aslan were one of the first bands we met. And they were one of the first bands to give us great advice. So I want to thank them for that. It's one of my favourite tunes, so I hope you will get.
Trying so hard to find something, and that's not good. It's not too late, she said. You got to, before anyone else, start loving yourself. I'm so glad you understand me now. So glad that you found me. When everything I ever did was so wrong, I'm so glad. Continue, it's too late now. Smile, 'cause you used to be so wild. Understand me now. So glad that you found me. When everything, I'm so glad. I hope the sun comes out. Let's hear you, Dublin. I'm so glad you understand me. It's always the same, she said. Oh, what a pain in the head. Lucy's back to say she's got nowhere to hide. I'm so glad you understand me now. So glad that you found me. So wrong. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. It's sad to end this way, but Lucy's got no more to say. Thank you, Olympia. Thank you, Aslan, and thank you, Christy.
Okay, everybody knows who this guy is. Let's give it up for Brezzy.
Good evening. Rihanna in the Aviva's got nothing on this shit. Let's have a brilliant night. Christy, you taught a lot of us how to be frontmen. Thank you so much.
Say we never tried. Angie, beautiful, yeah. Time we said goodbye, Angie, I still love you. Remember all those nights we cried, and all those dreams we held so close seem to all go up in smoke. Let me whisper in your ear. Where will it lead us from here? Oh, Angie, don't you weep, for your kisses, they taste sweet. Everywhere I look, I see your eyes. There ain't no woman that comes close to you. So come on, baby, dry your eyes. Angie, you can't say we never tried. Thank you so much, Christy. Thank you.
Wow. I know this guy, this next artist, for a long time. Every time I see him, he just keeps getting better and better. the one and only Jerry Fish.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I just tell you all, basically to do this job you have to be insecure. And to really do it well, you have to have somebody that believes in you. And Aslan have someone who believed in me, and Christy. So thank you very much. I'm back because of them. On piano, Fitzy. Let me see your hands. Time takes a cigarette, puts it in your mouth. You pull on a finger, then another finger, then a cigarette. Wall to wall is calling, it lingers, then you forget. Oh, 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 you're a rock and roll suicide. You're too old to lose it. You're too young to choose it. And the clock waits so patiently on your song. You walk past the cafe, but you can't eat when you've lived too long. No, 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 you're a rock and roll suicide. Ship breaks are snarling as you stumble across the road, but the day breaks instead, so you hurry home. Don't let the sun blast your shadow, don't let the milk floats blind your mind. They're so natural, religiously unkind. Oh no, love, you're not alone. You're watching yourself, but you're too unfair. You got your hair all tangled up, but if I could only make you care. Oh no, love, you're not alone. No matter what or who you be, no matter where or when you see, all the nights seem to lacerate your brain. I've had my share, now I'll help you with the pain. You're not alone. Just give me your hands, 'cause you're not alone. Just give me your hands, 'cause you're not alone. Just turn on with me and be wonderful. Let me hear everybody sing, come on. Just turn on with me and be. Just give me your hands. Fitzy on piano, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Let's hear it for Jerry Fish. We got okay, this is a fan that has written a very beautiful little few lines. Aslan were playing at the Tunnel in Arklow. It was the night after my brother's funeral, who had passed away from suicide. They dedicated the song Wish You Were Here to my brother, Michael O'Toole. Every time they play that song, I feel like I'm on top of the world. And anywhere I go to see them, I always ask them to play that song for me. They always do. This guy's debut album just went to #1 in Germany. He just flew in from Germany to be with us tonight with Wish You Were Here. Please welcome the very talented Ryan Sheridan.
Hello, everybody. What a crowd. First off, I'd like to thank Aslan, of course. I don't think they know it, but they gave me my first support gig ever, so I want to thank them for that. I'm delighted to be here tonight, so let's give it a go. Have you got your singing voice with you? Let's do it.
So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green fields from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? And do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts? Hot air for the trees, hot air for a cool breeze, a cold comfort for change. Do you exchange a walk-on part in the war for a lead role in a cage? Souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. Have you found the same old fears? I wish you were here. you're here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. Did we find the same old fears? I wish you were here. Wish you were here. Wish you were here. I wish you were here. Do, 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 We love you, Christy. We love you.
We got a guy here from the north side of Dublin, Finglas Ballymun area. It's okay. With great pride, I announce my lifelong friend, Mr. Gavin Friday.
Pushing through the market square, so many mothers sighing. News had just come over. We had 5 years left to cry in. News guy wept and told us Earth was really dying. Cried so much his face was wet that I knew he was not lying. I heard telephones, opera house, favorite melodies. I saw boys, toys, electric guns and TVs. My brain hurt like a warehouse. I had no room to spare. After cram so many things inside, everything is there, and all the fat, skinny people, and all the tall, short people, and all the somebody people, and all the nobody people. I never thought I'd need so many people. A girl my age went off her head, hit some tiny children. If the black hadn't have pulled her off, hey, I think she would have killed them. A soldier with a broken arm puts his hands to the wheel of a Cadillac. The cop knelt, kissed the feet of a priest, and the queer drew up at the sight of that. I think I saw you in an ice cream parlor, drinking milkshakes cold and long, smiling and waving and looking so fine. I don't think you knew you're in my song. And it was cold and it rained, so I felt like an actor. I thought of more. I wanted to get back there. Your face, your race, the way that you feel. I kiss you, you're beautiful. I want you to kneel. 5 years stuck in my eyes. 5 years, what a surprise. 5 years, my brain hurts a lot. 5 years, that's all we got. 5 years stuck in my eyes. 5 years, what a surprise. 5 years, my brain hurts a lot. 5 years, that's all we got. 5 years. 5 years. 5 years. 5 years. For Christy. Where are we now? Where are we now? The moment you know, you know, you know. As long as the sun, as long as the sun, as long as there's rain, as long as there's rain, as long as there's me, as long as there's you. Big up for Gavin Friday!
I'm bleeding, sweating down here.
Guys, I just gotta say that this night keeps getting bigger and bigger. It's been streamed all over the world. And without a shadow of a doubt, this night is going to be a very important part of Irish rock history. Nights like this don't happen for no reason. Tonight was the brainchild of Christy Dignam's great friend, Deco Crawford. And now, from FM 104, Adrian Kennedy.
Thank you very much, Cookie. Ladies and gentlemen, are you having a good night? Sorry, they're watching us all around the world. Are you having a good night? Ladies and gentlemen, right here in front of me, I have a camera, and people are watching us all over the world. I want to say a special hello to everybody watching us in Finglas. Because I know there was queues outside the pubs in Finglas today to come and see this gig. We're also being seen in all over Ireland, all over Dublin, and in Dubai of all places. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you to make everybody jealous that they weren't here tonight. Let's hear you! Louder! You see, you should have been here. Now, in my hand here, they did want me to sing a song, but no, I decided not to sing a song. What we have here is a guitar signed by everybody you've seen on stage tonight. Absolutely everybody on stage tonight. And it will be auctioned on eBay next week. Okay? Now this is a piece of rock history. Right here in my hand is a piece of rock history. It's going to be auctioned on eBay next week. Okay? So who's going to bid for it? That's what I like to hear. And are you going to bid for it? I'm talking to that person who's watching us on the television. Ladies and gentlemen, still to come tonight, right here on this stage, Horselips, Damien Dempsey, Mary Black, Paul Brady, Tom Dunn, and what a treat we have for you tonight. U2! But ladies and gentlemen, a couple of things I want to mention to you before we introduce our next act. We are tonight beating Rihanna on Twitter. We're trending on Twitter. How cool is that? How cool is that? So, if you have Twitter, I want you to tweet with hashtag #NightForChristy, okay? Hashtag #NightForChristy on Twitter. If you're watching us online, or if you're here tonight, please hashtag #NightForChristy. Ladies and gentlemen, you all know why you're here tonight. All of our singers tonight have been absolutely amazing. Agreed? Yeah? But nobody compares to Christy Dignam. Nobody! 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 Ladies and gentlemen, this night is only getting started. Will you please welcome on stage one of the best groups from Dublin, the Dublin Gospel Choir!
There are too many people in too small a place. It's like everybody's waiting, just filling in their space. Nowhere left to hide, nowhere left to run. So I sit here in my corner and wait my turn. Freedom is a precious thing in the world today. We don't know how lucky we really are. If there's something to be said, there's nothing you can say. You can say, so don't look down on me. So don't look down on me. Down on me. So don't look down on me. Down. If you think your life's a waste of time, if you think your time's a waste of life, come over to this land, take a look around. Is this a tragic situation or a massive demonstration? Where do we hide? So please don't cry. So please don't cry, because I'm falling all around me, and I wish I was not here. And broken bodies need some
guys. We're going to have a 15-minute interval. I know you're gagging for a gargle. I know I am. We'll see you in 15 minutes. Thank you.
Head of mine, what's in your heart is a waste of time. Lying. I'd like to fly. I've got to try. I've got to find a way out. 'Cause here comes Lucy Jones. Man, how she's grown. Bet she gives it away. You really fucked up this head of mine. What's in your heart is a waste of time. Lie in your bed for a week or two. You can bury your head, but I got news for you. This is your life, your time. You gotta make it. This is your life, your got you can never use. What you've lost you can never lose. All I need is just one more day, just to open your mind and try to speak what you say. This is your life, your time, you gotta make it. This is your life, your time, you gotta make it. You tempted time and you tempted faith. You looked for love, all you found was hate. And immediate insanity leaves you in a doubt. It's just sucking you in and then spitting you out. You gotta make it. You gotta make it. You gotta make it. You gotta make it. You gotta make it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage, Aslan.
next act on was a real treat when they came into rehearsal yesterday. I was actually blown away because I could actually tell everyone that I played with them. It was such an honour. Would you please welcome three of the members of Horselips, Johnny Finn, Jim Lockhart and Barry Devlin. Give it up for Horselips!
Different
Good on you, Christy. Get well soon.
Let's hear it for Horselips.
Okay, we got another Aslan fan favorite moment. This is a good one. The first time I heard This Is, I knew that a rare talent had entered the world. I felt ill, then I felt nauseous, then I started turning green with envy. Bono. Guys, on the big screen, there's only one of these guys, Damien Dempsey.
How are you, Christy? This is Damien Dempsey here, over in Kilburn in London, doing my album. Sorry you can't be there tonight, man. I'd love to be there. But sending love across the Irish Sea, and I hope you all have a great night. And you're a warrior, Christy. I think you're going to make it through this, you know. And one of the best singers I've ever heard in my life. So anyway, so I'll sing you a bit of a song. This is for you, brother. Well, history repeats itself. There's no one left to blame. Open up your eyes and listen before you kneel and pray. Right, Christy? Everybody stand up. Everybody move a little closer to me. Don't be silent, don't give in. One more time ahead, come on. Right, Christy? Everybody stand up. Everybody move a little closer to me. Don't be silent, don't give in. Don't be silent, don't give in. Grandma, brother, have a great night.
Ladies and gentlemen, a friend of mine, the huge talent that we know as Paul Brady.
You look like you're having a good time. Hear this guitar. I'm so pleased to be here tonight. All I need to do now is hear my guitar. I did so. I'm so pleased to be singing this song. It's one of my favorite songs of Aslan's. God didn't make the world this way. We did, we did. Who made the flowers gray? We did, we did. Who made the way it is today? We did, yeah, we did. Who paid the price they had to pay? Who wrote the words they had to say? It's a Sunday.
blame is gone, and you won't let go of what you don't know. You can't hold on to something that's gone. It's just sad, sad. We are the ones, the only ones who can make the way it is today. Love this precious time, this precious time. Swear to your faith, I swear to you, we still believe, 'cause it's telling the truth. It's a sad day. It's not where you're going, it's where you're going to. It's not where you came from, it's who came back to you. It's not where the blame falls, it's where the blame is gone. And you won't let go of what you don't know. You can't hold on to something that's gone. Sad day. And you won't let go of what you don't know. You can't hold on to something that's gone. Sad day. It's not where you're going, it's where you're going to. It's not where you came from, it's who came back to you. It's not where the blame falls, it's where the blame is gone. And you can't hold on what you don't know. You can't hold on to something that's gone. Sad day. Let go what you don't know. You can't hold on to something that's gone. Sad, sad.
Whoa! Whoa! Let's hear it for Paul Brady!
Good night, everybody.
It doesn't get better than that, guys. I think we might have a mic problem here. Oh, we got it now. I don't think it gets better than that. Please big it up for the wonderful Mary Black and Don Nestor to perform Too Late for Hallelujah, which was written by Don Nestor.
Oh, this is a great night. I'm having such fun.
Hello.
What a band! Give it up for the band here. They're fantastic, these musicians. Aslan.
Hey. It's an absolute pleasure to write this song for Aslan. One of the biggest moments of my career. And I love you, Christy. You know that. What have you got that you can leave behind if it fits in a box? Was it a waste of time? Do you deserve how cold you feel right now? What have you learned? Did you stop to write it down?
Never need it anymore, but you need someone today.
ladies and gentlemen.
Have a fantastic night. Thank you.
For the very first time ever, we got Mark Feely performing solo with the Dublin Gospel Choir.
Good evening. How are you? Lay your head down in a cardboard city, 'cause you've nowhere left to go. Everything at home is far too pretty. Well, I guess that you just got bored sitting by your window, watch the world float by. You got some happy in your hand, but it don't start to cry. Oh, love is bought and love is sold. Like running water's hard to hold. Is the sun beneath the sea? Maybe that's the place where I should be. Everything at home far too pretty. Well, I guess that you just got bored sitting by your window. You watch the world float by. Hard to hold. Is the sun beneath the sea? Is the sun beneath the sea? Maybe that's the place where I should be. You're missing out on all your beauty sleep. Hey, running uphill, but they're far too steep. Watch the world go by.
so you can climb up. Just because you're so afraid of finding yourself. Oh, love is but and love is soul. Not running water's hard to hold. It's the sun beneath the sea. Is there sun beneath the sea? Maybe that's the place where I should be. Maybe that's the place where I should be. Love is born and love is soul. Oh, love is born and love is soul. Like running water's hard to hold. Like running water's hard to hold. It's the sun beneath the sea. Is there sun beneath the sea? Maybe that's the place where I should be. Hard to hold. Is there sun beneath the sea? Maybe that's the place where I should be. Thank you.
It's quite good, that, lads.
Mark Feely and the Dublin Gospel Choir.
Okay, we've read out a few of the Aslan fan favourite moments. This is the last one tonight. This is worth listening to. Darren. I was 16 years old and at my girlfriend's house for the first time. Her mother allowed me to stay the night in the spare room. In the early hours of the morning, I was woken by a man that had walked into my room. When I managed to get my eyes open fully, it was none other than Christy Dignam himself. He'd returned home from a gig in the country where somebody in the audience had slipped a ring onto his finger for keepsake. As the night hotted up, so did his finger. It was now black and blue and looked like a blind cobbler's thumb. We ended up removing it with a hacksaw blade. It was a bloody and messy affair. But I guess it was all uphill from there on in, because later this month, I will marry his beautiful daughter, Kira. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Kira Dignam and Don Mescal.
Hello again.
When the sky is ground and the ground is sea, when truth is the only thing you need.
Everything you know, you can't be sure you know it all. Let go and move.
I'll catch your fall.
Every ray of light won't cut the dark. With all the words they say won't heal the heart.
When the only hope you hang on runs into a wall, let go and live.
I'll catch your fall. I'll catch your fall.
Don't ever have to be alone again.
I'll catch your fall.
Life's never gonna feel the same again.
I'll catch your fall.
Just when you think you don't need a friend,
I'll catch your fall.
just call out and I'll be there. In every other's eyes, you find you see not the slightest trace of empathy.
Just when you feel like giving in, you hear the angels call. Let go and leave.
I'll catch your fall.
I'll catch your fall.
Don't ever have to be alone again.
I'll catch your fall.
Life's never gonna feel the same again.
I'll catch your fall.
Just when you think you don't need a friend,
And I'll catch your fall.
just call out and I'll be there.
Catch your fall.
Life's never gonna be the same again.
And I'll catch your fall.
When you think you don't need a friend, you don't need a friend.
And I'll catch your fall.
Just when you think you don't need a friend,
I'll catch your fall.
just call out and I'll be there.
I'll catch your fall.
It's the kind of love that matters.
I'll catch your fall.
When you feel like you don't want a friend,
And I'll catch your fall.
it's the kind of
I'll catch your fall.
just call out and I'll be there. Thanks very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
That was amazing, guys. That was pretty special, huh? Our next guest, I was rather pleased with my introduction, but Bono rang me this morning and he said, "You can't say that, man. You gotta say this." So we kind of worked it out between us. Here's a guy that is famous for his love of music. He's been at the top of his game for a very long time. And he's just as famous for his love of life. He's been a huge inspiration to a lot of people in this country for his fight against cancer. A fight that he is winning. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tony Fenton.
Good evening. Good evening. I grew up in the north side of the city, not too far from where Christy and the boys grew up. In fact, a couple of years ago, the lads came into the studio. They were very excited about a new single called, well, a new track on the album called Frank's Van. And I remember Frank's Van when I was very little, growing up around there. And we were very excited when Christy and Aslan hit #1 with their debut album. We felt like one of our own had made it. It was a real thrill. And around that time, in the latter part of the 1980s and early 90s, there were a lot of bands making a big name for themselves around Ireland. Cactus World News, That Petrol Emotion, Something Happens, Four of Us, Stunning, Hot House Flowers, A House, and Aslan. Most of those bands, the dream fizzled out after a while, but Aslan have remained constant, powering through the decades. 5 friends from Finglas, led by a powerful lion taking center stage and giving everything when he plays live. There is nobody like Christy Dignam when he's singing live. If you bought that album made in Dublin years ago, you will have known that very few bands, when they release live CDs, can really make a big impact on the listener. You listen to that album, you feel you're at a live gig. And maybe Live and Dangerous from Lizzie and Made in Dublin from Aslan are probably the only 2. Last week I invited Christy into the studio, or Billy into the studio, and we chatted, and we had a very different type of interview on air, because I've interviewed the lads for loads of times down through the years, and they've always been great fun. We've always embraced each other, told great fun stories, all very optimistic. This time, when I interviewed Billy, it was a little bit different. There was a lot of emotion in the air, and I asked Billy the question, how are the band dealing with Christy and what he's going through in his journey? And he had a son with him, Jake, in the studio as well. And Billy's eyes started to well up, and so did mine as we looked at each other. And he said, we are like soldiers missing our commander-in-chief. And then he said to me, we miss him and we want him back. We miss him and we want him back, were the words. And for the rest of that week, those words resonated with me. We miss him. The band misses him. I miss him. I know you miss him. His family misses him. And Christy, I know you and I are going through our own journeys and our own battles right now, but we're both from the north side and we're made of strong stuff, my man. So when we win this battle, Christy, when we win this battle, I'll meet you at the bottom of the hill in Finglas for a pint. We love you. The band loves you. We all love him. Christy Dignam, it's his night. His eyes tell amazing stories. His eyes are filled with so much pain. His eyes are filled with so much hope, and he will get through this battle. I know he will. Okay, this has been an amazing night, and for me, when Billy asked me to please come along and say a few words, it was a real pleasure to do this. So I'm going to introduce you to another good friend of mine that I grew up with while I was growing up with Aslan as well. We're very, very good mates, and he's given up the music, but he's broadcasting, and he's a mighty fine broadcaster. I wish he'd just stick more with the music, because it's giving me a good run for my money on air. Please welcome, from Something Happens, Tom Dunn.
Thanks very much. This is like driving somebody else's car. Somebody else's more powerful, faster car. Don't let me wreck this.
Tom, you're gonna get to see a decent song for a change.
Oh, Christ. A decent song with a chorus. Yeah. The chorus of this song goes, Christy has an amazing voice, right? And he's a really, really high voice. So when we get to the chorus, if you could kind of sing the chorus, that would really help. This is a great song. Are we ready to rock?
felt unfaithful. In case you wonder, Aslan, rock!
There are very few bands in the world that last for more than 30 years. As it happens, two of them are from the north side of Dublin. Here's the other one, live from the Electric Lady Studio in New York City, U2.
These are the hands of a tired man. This is the old man's shrine. These are the eyes of a blood-crazed tiger staring at a maddening crowd. This is the face of a teenage mother. This is the child she raised. This is the soul of a broken lover, searching for the smiles they share. These are the feet of the punished pilgrim, and in his book of punished lives, you see these eyes, you see no surprise, waiting for a lie that's true. Everybody hits you with this feeling nobody seems to understand. Yeah, you stop, you look, you're searching for the meaning of love. These are the dreams of a sleeper, and in his long lost days sees a child, he sees his own eyes, waiting for the price he's paid. These are the tears of a fallen idol, and in a smile of shattered love, you see his eyes, you see no surprise, you just see light and realize. Everybody hits you with this feeling nobody seems to understand. Yeah, you stop, you look, you're searching for the meaning of love. Oh, puppy, here with you. There's no one here like you. Nobody feels like you. Nobody touches like you. Everybody hits you with this feeling nobody seems to understand. Yeah, you stop, you look, you're searching for the meaning of love. Everybody hits you with this feeling nobody seems to understand. Yeah, you stop, you look, you're searching for the meaning of love. Everybody hits you with this feeling
That wasn't too shabby, huh? Okay, there's a lot of wonderful artists that came out to pay their own special tribute tonight. Please welcome Christy Dignam and all of the artists on stage. Thank you. God bless. Good night.
Torn faces in a padded room with nothing but echoes of screams. Am I insane? Am I untamed? Is this the answer or is it a game? Feels like nothing, and it looks like you're nothing at all. And we all go down this side. Has the world forgotten about me? Am I left here to suffer my pain? Call out to mother, 'cause there ain't no other. Can't stop you from crying, crying again this time. Oh, this time. Changing places where your thoughts found love. Now everything's falling apart. Are you alone? Too far from home? Are you just mindless, or are you the fool? Feels like nothing, and it looks like you're nothing at all. And we all go down this time. Has the world forgotten about me? Am I left here to suffer my pain? Call out to mother, 'cause there ain't no other. Can't stop you from crying, crying again this time. Oh, this time I ain't got no fear.
Thanks very much. Just before we do this, there's a few people I'd like to thank for tonight, because first of all, I never thought I'd make it to this tonight, so just to be here is a buzz. So I'd like to thank Deco Crawford, who came up with the idea initially to do this whole thing. I'd like to thank Googie, who was doing the introductions all night. I'd like to thank Paddy McCall and the crew, Smokey and Fuzzy Bear and everybody. I can't mention all the crew because there's too many of them. But most of all, I want to thank you for making this one of the best dreams I've ever had. Thank you very, very much. And I'd also like to thank from the bottom of my heart the legend that's Brian Whitehead, who put all this together. Well done, Brian. And of course, my lifelong friend Joe Jewell, Billy McGuinness, Rod O'Brien and Alan Downey, because without them we couldn't have done anything. Anyway, let's hear this old song. This is a good old song. I have fallen down so many times. Don't know why, don't know where, don't care less, it's all the same. Yeah. I have traveled through so many towns. Don't know why, don't know where, don't care less, it's all the same, yeah. So I will protect you in this it's alright, yeah, it's alright. Can you hear the sound of nothing? Nothing. Nothing's right, nothing's wrong. Don't care less, it's all the same. Love is blind, love is real. Don't you know that love is what you feel? It's alright, yeah. It's alright. So how can I protect you in this crazy world? It's alright. It's alright. And when the talking's over, all the crowd and throng, there's nothing there I can do. I'm running into the earth. It's alright, right? This is a crazy world, but you're right. God bless. Thanks very, very much. I'll see you soon.